Hi everybody, I thought I should pop on while I was making my breakfast here. I have just whisked 2 eggs into my Epicure silicone omelet maker. Love this omelet maker. We keep a couple of these at work for us to use. So that's 2 eggs. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of milk. Again, this is that wonderful spoon that was shown off yesterday. So here we have a tablespoon. At the other end is a teaspoon, and then there's a half teaspoon, and there's a little line right there in the center that shows you a 1/4 teaspoon. So it's a 4-in-1 spoon. Don't have to look up and try and find all of my spoons that are scattered in my drawers. So I had last night some fajitas. So I just cut up some of the peppers and mushroom left over from my fajitas. And I'm going to throw that right in there with my omelet. And this is going to go into my microwave for 2 minutes. So I thought while that's cooking, I can show you the finished product when it comes out. I would show you a couple of my favorite things. So first up, we have our toasted onion by Epicure. Now I'd like you to look inside of here. Let's look here. See that? It's just pure onion flakes, toasted onion flakes. I don't like onions, but I love the smell of this. I can't get enough of this. I put this in everything, like everything. It's crazy. So here we have 1 teaspoon, which is 5 milliliters, is 1/4 of a medium onion. So no more crying while you're cutting onions. You can just use some of that and get a beautiful flavor. It's a really sweet, nice flavor. Next up, my minced garlic. Now these 2 things sit on my counter. They just stay here every day. I will use them every day. So 1/4 teaspoon, no, it says half a teaspoon is 1 garlic clove. So 1 whole jar of this is 67 garlic cloves. So no more peeling, getting sticky fingers, so this is just, you can see inside there, garlic. That's it. That's all you're going to find in there is garlic. It's really good, yummy garlic. Another staple on my counter is Epicures Spg. The Spg stands for salt, pepper, and garlic. So you can see in there, it's just a little fine blend, a little bit of sprinkle over top of that, of anything, and just flavors it up quite nicely. We have talked about our everything bagel seasoning. I just wanted to show you what it looks like up close and personal here. So there you go. There's everything bagel, everything you would find on your everything bagel. But it's fantastic on salads, even on your omelets or your eggs. It gives them a nice little crunch. So here, whew, that was hot. Is my waffle done up? I'm just going to close this back up again with some cheese on top because I forgot to put my cheese in it. So there we go. Let's close it up and let that steam a second and melt my cheese. So also on my counter, I like to keep some of our poco picante. I dice up some tomatoes. A few times a week, I'll just dice up a couple tomatoes, throw some of this salsa seasoning in, a little bit of lime juice, and I have salsa. I don't have to keep extra jars of salsa in my fridge where they end up going bad, because for some reason in my house, when you have opened a jar and put it in the fridge, everybody thinks it's poisonous because nobody will eat it after that. I don't get it. So that way I have no waste. I don't have a bunch of jars in my fridge. I just make what I want when I need it. Same with our Caesar dressing mix. We make this often. And I just keep some in the fridge so that I don't have any more plastic bottles of dressings in my fridge. I use our Greek. I use we had the Italian Caesar, the balsamic vinaigrette. I use those all the time, and I never have any waste really and I mean no plastics going into our environment because I'm making just what I need that day. Now, for a nice gluten-free option is our Southern Baked gluten-free crumb mix. So in here, it's a great source of omega-3s and source of fiber. So in here, you're coating your chicken or your tofu, whatever you'd like to coat with this. We have chia, some psyllium husk, onion, garlic, spices, sea salt, herbs, and black pepper. That's it. There's no things you might find in some of the other brands like hydrogenated oils to help it stick or bind or stay good, and no MSGs and not a bunch of sodium. And this is a huge favorite in my house. We've made pulled chicken nachos, just pulled chicken sandwiches, pulled chicken parfaits. So have like a layer of mashed potatoes and pulled chicken and mashed potatoes and maybe a little bit of beans on top. But it's also great to do a non-meat option. You can use jackfruit, and it is incredible. A can of jackfruit, some of the pulled chicken seasoning. It is super, super tasty and fantastic. So here we go. My omelet. And here's something to lift it out and put it onto my plate. So as you can see, it doesn't stick in here. It'll be a quick, easy cleanup because my omelet maker is silicone. So there you go. I have that. What I might do, I also have some of my salsa left from last night, and seeing as I put some of my fajitas vegetables in here, I might just add some of my salsa tomatoes left over from last night with the lettuce. And there you go. There's a beautiful, tasty omelet ready for breakfast or lunch or whatever meal of the day you feel like having it. So have a wonderful day, everybody. We will talk to you soon.